Today we continue in Psalm 119, looking at verses 44 through 48. And the psalmist goes over a decision that he's made. And his decision is he will always obey the word of God. In other words, he will obey it. He even says forever and ever. This brings results in his life. It gives him liberty. It gives him freedom. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But it also gives him boldness. A boldness to reach out and tell others about the faith that Christ has made a change in his life. Third, it gives him a love for getting back in the Word of God. Just a decision of obedience. You see, here's what happens. We either decide to obey, I will live under the authority of the Word of God, or we decide to live our own way. If we decide to live our own way, there are consequences for sin. You go and sign your name on a piece of paper and you're going to make payments for 60 months on a car that you won't like after a year. You decide you want to be immoral with some boy or some girl, you may be tied to them for 18 years because you've had a kid together. There are decisions that you make that have consequences. And we always want God just to get us out of those decisions. Well, you know what? You can't do anything about the past. But from this day forward, you can decide to obey. The obedience is liberating. It gives you boldness to speak, and it gives you a love for the Word of God. Today, make a decision. You're going to live your life in obedience to the Word of God as God reveals it to you. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page, and we'll see you tomorrow.